Hello and welcome. Today you are not just watching a video. You are stepping into a story that has been decades in the making. A story of relentless pursuit, of intelligence tested under unimaginable pressure, of human endurance measured in milliseconds. This channel is about learning English through the lives of people who refuse limits, who redefine what is possible when the world expects them to slow down or disappear. And today, we tell the story of a man who never relied on luck, never waited for permission, and never stopped fighting. A driver shaped by discipline, precision, strategy, and sheer will. This is the story of Fernando Alonso. The screen fades in from black. A low engine hum cuts through the silence, restrained yet alive, almost breathing. Shadows stretch across an empty circuit at dawn, droplets of dew reflecting the first light. The camera glides along curbs and tarmac, revealing a landscape where precision, patience, and preparation meet danger every second. This is where legends are made, where milliseconds separate victory from failure, where Fernando Alonso learned the language of racing, spoke it fluently, and never stopped mastering it. The visuals shift to Spain in the late 1980s and early 1990s. Misty mornings, small karting tracks in quiet towns. Young Fernando, barely a child, pulls on gloves too big for his hands, adjusts a helmet scratch from countless laps, and climbs into a cart that has seen far more battles and victories. There is no luxury, no entourage, no engineer to adjust every setting. Everything is learned by doing, by repetition, by understanding how every component, every corner, every gear affects performance. His father, a figure of unwavering support, is at the side of the track, guiding, teaching, watching. Every lap is a lesson. Every mistake is a teacher. Talent alone is not enough here. Discipline, observation, patience, and relentless self-improvement are the true currencies. Karting is more than sport. It is life condensed into laps. It teaches timing, reflex, anticipation, adaptability, and composure under pressure. Lap after lap, Fernando develops instinct. Junior formulas follow, each step demanding longer hours, more sacrifice, greater isolation. Sleep becomes optional. Focus is absolute. Travel is constant. Success is earned, never granted. The noise of the world fades. Only the track, the machine, and the mind remain. And then, the step that changes everything. Formula One. The pinnacle. The arrival is subtle yet undeniable. Even in a car that lacks power, the talent cannot be hidden. Precision, race intelligence, fearless decision-making. Even in the shadow of established champions, Alonso announces himself. Respect is earned here, in the heat of competition, where milliseconds define legacies. The early 2000s grid comes alive with color and sound. Engines roar louder. The visual intensity rises. This era is dominated by Michael Schumacher, an empire that has ruled for years with precision and strategy. But Alonso does not flinch. Battles unfold with brilliance and courage. Overtakes are surgical, never reckless. Each move calculated, each risk measured. Strategy and instinct merge seamlessly. 2 world championships follow. Alonso becomes the youngest champion of his era, redefining the balance of power. A new king rises, not through noise or theatrics, but through relentless performance and unyielding will. Each podium, each point, each victory is proof. Talent combined with intelligence, preparation, and courage can challenge even the most entrenched dominions. Yet, victory does not bring comfort. Formula One is not merely a sport. It is a battlefield of politics, power, and influence. Teams have hierarchies, engineers have agendas, sponsors have expectations. Alonso refuses to be silent. He refuses to obey blindly. When systems clash with integrity, he speaks. Talent confronts politics. Purity challenges business interests. The cost is heavy. Internal conflicts, media scrutiny, public debate. Every season is a test, not just of speed, but of character. And still, he endures. Ferrari, red machines glinting under the Italian sun, represents a dream shared by millions. The circuits of Monza, Imola, and Mugello host epic battles, close calls, and agonizing near victories. Championships are lost by mere inches. Years pass where Alonso extract performance from cars others deemed incapable. He carries teams, strategies, and expectations through sheer skill and understanding of every variable: tires, aerodynamics, brake wear, fuel load, driver psychology. Pain is quiet, victory is fleeting, yet perseverance never wavers. Alonso demonstrates that a champion is not measured solely by trophies, but by how far they can push limits against all odds. Dark years follow. Music fades to a mechanical drone. Cars falter. Seasons drag on with underperforming machines. Criticism grows. Media, fans, and rivals question choices, question talent, question motivation. Yet Alonso never surrenders. He refuses excuses. Each lap, every turn, every overtaking maneuver is executed at full intensity, even when the podium seems unreachable. Endurance becomes a victory itself. Survival on the track is as significant as victory in the standings. And the world slowly learns that true greatness is measured not only by wins, but by persistence under impossible conditions. New chapters emerge. Endurance racing, Le Mans, IndyCar, Dakar Rally. Each discipline tests a different skill set, demanding adaptability, intelligence, and unyielding focus. Night turns into morning as cars circle endlessly, requiring precision, stamina, and teamwork. Alonso masters each format, proving that versatility defines greatness. Victories outside Formula One cement his reputation as a complete racer, capable of dominating across disciplines. He adapts to different machines, surfaces, and strategies, demonstrating intellect, patience, and courage. Light returns. Comeback. A return to Formula One. Older, wiser, sharper. Experience becomes a weapon. Precision replaces raw aggression. Every decision is informed by decades of data, memory, and instinct. The comeback is not about proving critics wrong, but embracing the essence of who he is. The cockpit remains home, the tires and tarmac extensions of mind and body. Every corner, every braking point, every maneuver reflects understanding born of relentless study and practice. Modern visuals explode across the screen. Onboard cameras capture steering angles, brake modulation, throttle control. Telemetry graphics explain the invisible dance between car and driver. Fans of all generations watch. Engineers analyze. Rivals respect boundaries. Alonso's mastery of racecraft is undeniable. Tire management, starts, defensive driving, adaptability under immense pressure. He exemplifies the art of racing. Admired, feared, and respected worldwide. He embodies skill, intelligence, and relentless drive. The dawn breaks over empty circuits. Silence replaces the roar of engines. Alonso walks alone, helmet under arm, gaze fixed on the horizon. Persistence, preparation, intelligence, and will define him. Luck is secondary. Endurance and mastery are primary. He is a symbol of resilience, a reminder that true champions are forged in trials, not granted by fortune. The final moments are calm, reflective. Text appears slowly. Talent opens doors. Persistence keeps you racing. Fernando Alonso did not merely chase victories. He redefined what it means to endure, to adapt, to survive when the world expects you to fade. Perfection was never necessary. Only resilience. Only relentless pursuit. Only the courage to continue when the chapter seems finished. And as the engine fades into silence, one truth remains. Legends are not always the fastest. Sometimes they are simply the ones who never stop racing, the ones who rise again and again, regardless of circumstance, always moving forward, always learning, always racing.